The most important thing about a successful Google Ads account is its foundation. Imagine a house sitting on foundation that doesn't work. It doesn't matter what you build on top of it, it will never work. This is the main problem that we see with really our clients. They have a really unstable foundation. They don't know where to go or how to do it. And that's really what we fix the most when we see accounts that are underperforming. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to develop a strong foundation for a Google Ads account in the keyword research side, which is one of the most, if not the most important things to do when setting up a Google Ads campaign. And if you don't know me, my name is Juan de Gracia and I'm the owner of Astra Pixel. We manage Google Ads accounts for service businesses in the US. We manage millions of dollars in ad spend and we have produced returns on investment from 8x to 12x. Imagine putting in $1,000 at the beginning of the month and getting out 10 to 12,000 at the end of the month. And then obviously the more you put in, the more you get out. So this is really how we do it for our clients. So we'll show you inside the screen how we do keyword research. So we'll go very simple and then we will do it for, let's say, a remodeling company, and then we'll choose as a location. We'll do Austin, Texas in the United States. So Austin, Texas city, we'll include it as the target market. And then let's say a remodeling business, let's say they do home remodeling, they do kitchen remodeling, and then they do bathroom remodeling. As you can see, we'll use a good old keyword planner. I don't think you need to do or use anything else, at least for Google Ads. I know for SEO, SEMrush and Ahrefs are pretty good. But for Google Ads, and even more moving into the future with AI and all these searches coming in differently, this platform is completely sufficient and it's gonna give you even more than what you need. So we use this for all of our clients and it works pretty well. So we'll start with these 3 ideas. These are obviously not the only keywords that we wanna look for, but these were gonna give us a foundation to get more keywords, right? So once we put these 3, Google's gonna start giving us recommendations. So remodeling, all this stuff, general contractor service, bathroom home improvement. So we'll start adding from these because this will give us more keywords to look at and also get into more angles that we can sell this. So home renovation service looks like a good one. Bathroom home improvement, just to get more into bathrooms. Bathroom remodeling company is like a really good one. I don't want to get into general contractor service just because it could be really anything. Home improvement service, that's good. One thing that I have not seen is kitchen. So I'll go into kitchens here. So kitchen remodeling company, and I'll do renovation just because we haven't used that with kitchens. And now let's see what else we got. Home improvement, remodeling company. I'll do a general remodeling company, and then that will push our keywords more. Yep. And then remodeling service, we haven't done that one. So yeah, let's do that. And then you can, this obviously, I'm gonna do it very quick for you guys, but like you can spend your time here just to make sure your 10, these are not keywords, these are ideas that you want to use. They are like hitting all your services and what you want to do. You can also, if you have more than 3 services or just too many, you can do multiple of these. You don't have to do them all in one. You can even do this, one for home remodeling, one for kitchen, and one for bathroom. But I think like just having all 3 in one is also gonna be good, and you'll see in a bit why it does. So we have almost 4,200 keywords. So we'll export them into a Google Sheet as I'm doing right now. And then this will take a minute because there's a lot of keywords here in Austin, Texas for remodeling services. So it'll take a minute. We'll probably pause it here and then get into when it comes back. Okay? So we got the report downloaded to Sheets, Google Sheets. So we'll open it right here. And then you'll see once you get in, if you have done this already, that is chaotic, right? So we have to clean it up a little bit. So we want to get only the columns that we want, right? So currency, they are all in USD. So I'm okay taking this out. 3 months change year over year, competition like this and then this. I usually take it out too. It's not really something that I care about. And then everything else really, I only care about monthly search volumes and CPC prices. So when you have this, so now Google does something weird in here where it has like an apostrophe. Just select this all and just put it as numbers. And then on your bits, you want to put them on $signs. And then in here, you want to add another column to the right. So we'll call it average CPC. And then in here, we'll leave it blank for now, but we want to filter this. This will use like housekeeping. You can do it in really any way you want, but this is the way that we do it. So we do C to A, and then you can also just unfilter like blanks, but like I like to take these out this way because we'll do some other filters after. So we'll take these out, and then also I like to freeze up to row 3, and then on this we will then unfilter blanks so that we are only looking at keywords with high search volumes that have actual CPC, that we can look at, and then our average CPC, we'll just do an average of our low and high range. And then if you don't know what low and high range are, these are, when you do a Google Ads search, you usually get around 3 to 4 positions, right? Like 3 to 4 ads at the top. So your low range is what you pay to be at the bottom of those 4. The high range is what you pay to be at the top. And then you can, this fluctuates. Sometimes you pay a little more and you're at the top, and then, but it goes from 11 to 24 and 49, as you can see in there. And I'll zoom in just in case you guys cannot see it at all, or just to make sure that it just looks better. And then we're gonna put this here. So what I'm gonna do now is we are going to start creating our ad groups even before we create our keywords, and you'll understand why in a minute. So we are doing home remodeling, kitchen, and bathroom. This makes sense for this campaign to be one service campaign because it's gonna be small at the beginning, and then 3 ad groups, and then there's gonna be home, there's gonna be kitchen, and then there's gonna be bathrooms, right? So the way that we do it is home, we'll get it a color, kitchen, it's gonna be orange, and then bathroom is gonna be green, right? So now what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna pause it for a little bit, I'm gonna look for keywords that are gonna fit into each of these ad groups. And I'm not gonna go too picky on it unless I see something that really we do not offer. But then we're gonna pick keywords and assign them into these buckets of ad groups. And then we're gonna organize it that way. And then from there, we can sort them out and squeeze them even more. So what I'm gonna be looking at when I'm picking these keywords is our keywords are high purchase intent. I'm gonna mix them also a little bit with broader terms. And then I'm gonna look for CPC. So like, I don't wanna go too high on average CPC. I wanna go right in the middle with all of them, so they are all very similar, because like there's definitely I mean, you can do it however you want. That's just how we do it, and it's worked pretty well so far. So like, you want to look for high purchase intent, low CPCs. If it's a high CPC but a really good keyword, I also put it in. So I'll pause it here, and then I'll be back with a list with already colors and everything. Okay, so we have the keywords already back with color coding, and I would encourage you to really look at the entire list. We just didn't do this for the sake of this video, but go through all the keywords, and you can even put like another category like NA, and then you can put them like in dark gray, and then the entire list needs to be painted. But just for the sake of this video, I wanted to show you how we kind of categorize them and build our ad group. So in here, you can sort by, so what I like to do is sort by color. Now, so first, I like to sort by CPC. So you're going with the highest first, and then the lowest at the bottom, and then I sort by color. So you can do whatever order you want, and then you're gonna have it like this. So now it looks very clean. So you have your kitchen, home. Home is gonna be like more general terms regarding remodeling, and then you have your bathrooms, right? So one crucial thing here, you'll see keywords, for example, these 3. They have the same low range and high range. So when that happens is these 3 keywords are close variants, like extreme close variants. So the average CPC is gonna be exactly the same, and you are like repeating yourself. So you shouldn't add more than one of these keywords. So for this one, for example, you can pick one of them. So kitchen, remodel, near me, I'll do this. So I'll take these 2. And then if you see the bottom, like this, all these, like they look like the same, right? So since we have remodeling, I'll do kitchen renovation cost, and then I'll delete these. right? So we have 3. I mean, usually you want to have more than 3. I mean, 3 is still fine because we have a 5,000 keyword here. But you're gonna have more, and you can go back and add more. Then here we have 2 that are the same. So renovation, we have renovation on top. So we'll do remodeling here. And then you can have the same average CPC, but like if these 2 are the same, then that's like a close variant. So these are not the same. Then look at this, we have 5 or 6. So we have 5, and then bathroom remodeling contractors. We'll take these out, and then we'll clean this one. Do the same. And then this, and then bathroom remodel cost. Cool. So this is kind of how it's looking, right? Also, kind of side note, a lot of clients that I see have 50 keywords per ad group. You should not have this. It should really look like this. You are going for the best of the best, especially at the beginning. Like you can take this and put it on a manual CPC campaign, and you use these average CPCs to start, and it's gonna do pretty well. Like your search terms are gonna look very good. I mean, you're still gonna have to do a lot of work on cleaning them up and lead quality and everything. But this is how it should be looking. This is even a little too big, but I'm not too concerned because the search volume is low on these. So when you wanna make sure that if you're in a location where your search volume is too low, you wanna add more keywords, right? The same happens for match types. So if you have exact match, it's because these keywords have a really high search volume, right? Like for example, this one can probably go on exact match, but like when you're going for a 50 or something, I don't know if exact match is gonna be your best bet because it's gonna be just 1 or 2 clicks a month. And you want to have a little bit more traction per keyword so you understand what works better. So you grab this and then you go into your account, you set this as a manual CPC campaign. That's kind of how we start them. We have started them in all different bidding strategies. We recommend manual CPC. You use these. They will fluctuate. You'll see how the CPCs are gonna fluctuate, but that's really for another video. But then this structure is really gonna tell you where to go next. Like you're gonna see what keywords are doing better, what search terms are really performing, and then you start building from this strong foundation. You're not throwing keywords from your mind or from your dome or from your team like, hey, I think you should use this, this, and that. No, we're using keywords that have prices and that have proven search volumes. These keywords are proven, they're being advertised, and they're being advertised because they work. So you want to use these. You don't want to come with ideas from external ideas or anything. The only thing you want to do is this or search terms. Like you go to your search terms, you pick them from there, or you go through this. So now you can experiment with match types, going broad match or phrase match and exact match. You shouldn't start with broad match, but like between exact and phrase, you can try that out. But yeah, this is really how you structure a strong foundation for your campaign. And then from here, sky's the limit. Like you can do so many things to optimize it, but as I said, that's for another video. So if you like this kind of videos, or if you like to see something else in the future, a different tutorial, conversions, like what to do next, what their next steps are, let us know in the comments and we'll happily make it for you. So thank you for watching and see you soon.